so thanks so much for being here. I am very excited to do this reading. So this is going to be a collab with a Joy over at A Journey in Light, and I'm super pumped about this reading. I've really wanted to do this with her for a long time, and I don't know why we haven't done it sooner, but Joy is a dear friend, and she's such a sweet soul, and she's just one of those people that you run across in your life you just know is going to have a profound effect on you. And I'm very grateful and thankful to her. She's supported me so much on my journey and on my journey here with you guys. And I know a lot of y'all come from her channel, so I thought, you know, these are my favorite readings to do, and we talked a lot about these being fun, and so here we are. And so her link is down below. Also, I want to mention that she also has a new channel that she started. It's called The Little Light Tarot, and y'all can go over there and take a look if you haven't yet. It's very interesting. It has some of my favorite readings that I feel like, to me, she was kind of known for. I really liked them a lot. They're the next 10 days or the within the next week, kind of just to take a look and see what's going on when it comes to what's coming towards you within the next 10 days or so. She also does some guidance readings on there, so messages from Spirit. And so y'all go check her out. Y'all go check that out. I'll put all that information down below. Okay, so we have 3 piles to choose from. So this is going to pertain to love. And in my portion, we're going to look at what is coming towards you in love. And over on Joy's side, she's going to take a look at who is coming towards you in love. So it's going to be very interesting to see how they both sync with each other. And y'all make sure and put some comments down below of how they both resonate, because I don't know, I'm really excited, guys, about this, to see how they all kind of sync into each other. So, all right, so here we go. So pile 1 here, we have the Lunar Soul Tarot. Pile 2 is the Wandering Star Tarot. And pile 3 is the Fairy Tale Tarot. Okay? So if you want to close your eyes and take a big deep breath, and when you let your air out, open your eyes, and whichever pile you feel most drawn to, there's a message there for you, okay? If you find yourself drawn to 2 piles, it could be there's 2 different situations that Spirit's trying to prepare you for, or give you guidance on, so keep that in mind. Timestamps for everything will be down below, and I will see you at your pile. Hey, pile 1. So if you chose the Lunar Soul Tarot, this is going to be your reading. So we're going to put the tarot to the side, and we're going to start with a few oracle cards. So we're going to take a look at what is coming towards you. So let's see if we can figure out what this situation is that is coming towards you when it comes to love, okay? So you may go over and watch Joy's first and then come over here, or vice versa. That's up to you guys. If you are coming from Joy's, thank you so much for being here and trying me out. Okay. Remember, only take what resonates. These are all general, so you may find some messages may seem a little like, I don't know, like, what is that about? If it becomes confusing, chances are that's just a message that somebody else needed to hear to help resonate with the reading, okay? So these are the Once Upon a Dream oracles. We're going to use these to start. One more shuffle, guys. These are from Moon Moth Goddess, actually. She has a lot of awesome cards over there. Okay. Pile 1. What is the situation coming towards pile 1? Okay, well, we got a repetitive cycle here. Oh, good. I thought we were going to have anything interesting. You have hope here as well. Hoping for a repetitive cycle could be something that's here. Hoping for something to repeat itself. You have commitment here. So you may be hoping a situation may be coming towards you where someone, or you are even, hoping for commitment, or you're hoping for some sort of another cycle to take place here. Give me one more. Opportunities. You're hoping for, or someone, okay? Take it how it resonates, because we have clearing here at the bottom. Take these how they resonate, because this could be your perspective or someone else's, but it's just the situation I'm reading, okay? I mean, go over to Joy's channel and you can figure out who it is. But with this repetitive cycle that's here, obviously I feel like that there's going to be some clearing out, some kind of like renewal that takes place, or a cleansing that takes place. There's a situation here that is going to repeat, you're going to have another cycle here. There's going to be an opportunity here for that, or someone is hoping for an opportunity for that. Someone that's coming towards you is hoping for an opportunity for repeating a cycle, or clearing away the old. This is the situation that you're looking at, okay? So, you have an opportunity to clear out something and have a commitment here, an opportunity to have a commitment. Let's see if we can get better detail of this. What is the repetitive cycle? These are the Kipper cards. Yeah, sudden wealth. So it's like 777 is here. So is the number 11, which this is about alignment and things, you know, having an opportunity for things to fall into alignment. Just like when you would win the jackpot, you know, it's just the perfect by chance of having something. So it's something that's valuable. It holds a lot of value here. Something that holds a lot of value that you have. You want to repeat a cycle, or you're going to repeat a cycle. Why is hope here? That's an opportunity. An opportunity to win at repeating a cycle. Poverty. Hoping to get out of the cold. Poverty to the number 37 here. So that's a number 10. Then you have 111 here. So someone's hoping for a brand new beginning. But it is something that they see as very valuable. So that makes me feel like somebody's just out in the cold here. There's this lacking or missing energy here. Why is commitment here? Official person. This is about making something official. The number 22. About two people making a decision to make something. Two people, somebody's wanting a positive. This is like the 5 of Cups, okay? So somebody is wanting something to move in a positive direction. And make this official when it comes to this commitment. Wanting to commit to something, or wanting a commitment. But it's like two people deciding with the number 22, you know, it's like two people deciding. Why is opportunities here? Come here. Yeah. You may have been expecting this. This is the situation. You may have been at a place where you're expecting this, or you're anticipating an opportunity. This is also the number 10. So I really feel like this is, you know, obviously the biggest part of this is that there is an opportunity to have a new beginning here, possibly to repeat another cycle, to have some kind of commitment to get out of the cold. And you're expecting this for some of you because there's this clearing energy, you know. Frustration here, or not frustration. But I don't know why I saw that looked like frustration in reverse. I was looking at the angels actually more. And I was thinking, if it's in reverse, you know, they could be disagreeing about something or arguing about something. And I was thinking, what two angels be arguing about? But one of them is pointing the finger. You see that? Like, look down here. And the other one has its arms crossed. Now, when I see my kids do that, it means that they're arguing and they can't get on the same page about something. And I was thinking that with these angels, with frustration, it's like being frustrated because you can't get on the same page with someone about making something fit or making something work, right? Wanting to clear away all that. I guarantee you, worried. Yeah. Someone here is worried about this. Can I have bottom of the deck? Courthouse, yeah. So there's this decision. Here's your situation. Okay, we're gonna get into better detail, but here's the situation. It's pretty cut and dry. There is the decision here with courthouse. This is where you go to, like, let's just say there's like a lawyer coming towards you trying to prove their case in point. It's this kind of situation. Wanting to clear out the old. They are worried here about this, but someone wants to start again, basically, or have an opportunity for that. They're hoping for the best, but they also feel like this would be like a one in, like, chances of this happening, you know, or 1 in a million kind of thing. But they want to come out of the cold here, and they're trying to remain hopeful that you will want to move in the same direction that they're wanting to move into. There's this feeling of some kind of a lack that they feel, that they want to fix this with this commitment, with making something official. This could be like a promise or actual commitment or something like that, right? And this is something that I think that you've already been expecting is, and you may be closed off to this person too. Or you just may have set some strong boundaries with this person. And so you've been expecting this. You may have been also in isolation. She's staring out the window here, almost looking at this happening, right? And then you have that door there that's shut. So, and then this would be your masculine, this would be your feminine energies. There's a higher also, for those of you that are like feeling like the spiritual lesson of something, there is a higher purpose here. There is some karma playing out. And right now I feel like there's this spiritual warfare going on because you have free will and you're in a point to where you're making your own decision. So it's like this is the all up in the air kind of thing, feeling, you know. So if your two angels are up there arguing and pointing the finger and crossing their arms, you know, even they're frustrated with that, you know, if you see it like that. Like I can't, like one angel would say, I can't make it's just like the devil and the angel on your shoulder, which that's interesting. Some of you may be seeing like 2 of Swords. Look, and the Chariot in reverse. This is Cancer energy. Like this could go one way or the other, right? And there's like your angels don't really have a lot of control here in this because you have free will and it's up to you to decide. Now you have the Queen of Cups, more Cancer energy, with the 2 of Swords in reverse again. So someone may have been indecisive here, or there's that blockage there. If that is a blockage with that Cancer energy coming out twice, then it talks about taking care of yourself. It's just like a Cancer. It goes back into its shell when it feels like it's worried or afraid or, you know, hurt or anything like that. So there's that isolation that's there. With that 2 of Swords is about making a decision or blocking things out. Could be communication as well. Tell me about the situation. That one ended up on the floor. Look at that. It's the Fool in reverse. The situations, you know, there's an opportunity here, but super duper duper like a cautious energy. It's like not wanting to make a fool of yourself, but not caring at the same time. There's someone that's coming towards you in kind of this way. Oh. Eight of Wands in reverse. There's the frustration with communication. There's a delay here as well, or there's been a delay here as well, being frustrated. They may have an opportunity that they that didn't work out. Like they took a chance that didn't work out. This may be what happens in the future from this, actually. Y'all, sometimes the story that I tell, you may feel like I'm talking about the past, the present, or the future, okay? So wherever you started here. Hope that made sense. The Four of Cups. There's someone here, the situation is that there is this, well, it's just the Fool in reverse. That's Aries and Aquarius energy. Yeah, the Hierophant. Okay. Learning a lesson. This has to do with learning a lesson. This also has to do with a commitment. There's that commitment that's there. So this is someone that's coming in that's wanting to take a risk about a commitment towards you, okay? So this is a situation coming towards you, is that you have this Fool in reverse with that Hierophant. That would be the repetitive cycle. There's a lot of stuff going on here with this Hierophant, though, when it comes to balance and lessons and morals and what you desire and all these different kinds of thoughts about this, taking this risk or this new beginning that's going on here. Why is the Eight of Wands here? I don't know why I'm doing it like this, but I'm just going to keep going. You have a Knight of Wands here in reverse. Yeah, that is a very frustrated, that is a very frustrating energy. It's a very scattered energy. It's also someone that there may be something, there's a very scattered energy here, and I'm trying to like pinpoint how to describe it in emotions, and I'm having a hard time because the emotions are they're kind of bouncing all over the place. Have you ever met someone that they never cried? Like they just never cried about anything, but the only time that they did cry when they were really mad about something because they weren't getting what it is that they wanted, or you know, like that kind of thing. That's something that's here. It's super all over the place, but there's a rejection here. Look at the sink here, guys. Can y'all see that? Because I can't pick the cards up, but see her in the blue dress and she's got her hands crossed, which I talked about the angels in that way. And then you have this person here in the blue robe, which I talked to you about being in isolation and having their hands crossed. So this is a hopeful card, and the Four of Cups is more like having to reevaluate things. Looking at something, looking back at something and looking at it differently. So why are you there? Because the Two of Swords is in reverse. Because there's a block here. There's a blockage that's here. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. The Devil. Capricorn energy. This is feeling very out of balance. This is when something you can't, like there may have been some juggling going on here that created a toxicity at some point, or there's just like, this is a situation that's going to make you feel very off balance. And it may even make you afraid, or there's fear here, you know. It's like somebody playing out on their fears, or reacting on their fears, or even an obsession that's here. This could be somebody being afraid of someone manipulating them or juggling them or something like that is there. Give me some more. Yeah, the 3 of disc in reverse. That's a lack of commitment or working together. The 10 of Pentacles. Stability is not, it's not coming together because the stability is not strong enough. There's a sense of a lack of working together, a lack of coming together, a lack of something, feeling like you can't get along or you don't have what you need, or it just didn't start off in the right way. It's like building a house like they are here. And it's like, well, I got this and this and this, and everything looks good and the plan's in place. But then you start, and once there was some kind of miscommunication or something happened here somewhere, and it's just threw everything, like the house just starts to have all these issues, all these problems, all these things. And it's like, well, you said we were going to start in this room first and we were going to do this, and then they're over there doing something completely different. And it's like you're not on the same page when it comes to how to build the house to begin with. And it screws everything up. Does that make sense? It makes sense in my mind. So let's keep going. I hope it does in y'all's. So Taurus energy, I don't know if I said that. Capricorn's here as well. And Aries, and you also have some Leo that's here. Okay, so tell me about what happens here moving forward with this situation, because you kind of went from this hopeful energy, this expectation, and this initial situation here with this opportunity to this where, you know, you could took a leap or a chance or a risk or something that, and it didn't play out in lesson learned here, you know. And there's this quick, like things are going along to a certain extent and then they just stop, and there's frustration here around this and upset around this, and a lot of angry energy that's here, to be honest with you. And then you have this isolation period where you go into this stalemate phase because there's this blockage that's here. 2 of Swords in the reverse. I think it's based off of a decision. You have an Empress in reverse here. So it's being blocked from what it is that you feel like would help you to grow, or what it is that you want. Someone feels like they're being blocked here from their divine counterpart, really. You know, this Empress, Taurus and Libra energy here. It's like when you go from being mad to being sad. That's what I'm saying here. So the Devil is not good, really. And this may be the other person, so just take this, like I said, how it resonates. But in this situation, next, it comes this 2 of Pentacles in reverse, which is not being able to maintain a sense of balance, juggling too many things at one time. This could be like putting a lot on your plate intentionally because of the Devil, because of this fear you have to sit with, this anxiety you have to sit with, this worry that you have to sit with. Toxicities here around making a choice is something that's here as well. What's going to happen here? Wait, what do they need to know about this Hierophant in full? The 10 of Swords. That's an ending. This is an ending around some kind of commitment here, or a long-term, or something that you felt like aligned with you at some point. You know, the Hierophant is where you see, like, to me, like you're understanding where you are is where you're meant to be. That kind of thing is like, or where you want to be. And then you have the 10 of Swords that's with the Fool in reverse. So the Fool would be the 0, the 10 would be the ending, and the Hierophant would be the lesson in this. So there is a higher lesson here that I talked about before over here. It has to do, you know, with free will and letting other things kind of, other people having their own choices that they make, making their own choices, and how that affects situations, you know, that it's playing out in a karmic tie to this. So there's this greater lesson about it. About this Ten of Swords. Anything you can tell me about that Ten of Swords? Yes, look what came out. I love tarot so much. Look at what came out. It's the Two of Cups in reverse and the Tower in reverse. That Scorpio energy here, this Tower in reverse, that Two of Cups is like, this is something you can't rebuild. This is an understanding here. This is something that you can't, this is trust right here. The Two of Cups in reverse is like trust or finding peace with something or getting on the same page or, you know, all of that. And the Tower in reverse is like you can't put that tower back together. This is the aftermath of what this was, and that's causing this Ten of Swords. So there was a lack of trust, a lack of honesty, a lack of getting on the same page. See, they're both in completely different worlds here, and that's what I talked about here with these people trying to build a house, but you know that oh gosh, I'm gonna mess this all up, just so you know. I shouldn't remember this because I grew up very Baptist, but there's a story in the Bible about Babel, and basically he made everyone have like a different kind of language where they just didn't understand each other, but they had to work together. And I hope that's right, because that's what's coming into mind here with this. It's like not being on the same page, or not being, maybe you want to be on the same page, but you're speaking completely different languages. And that being an issue for whatever situation that was here that caused some sort of tower moment. So you just you couldn't understand each other. You were in completely different worlds. It's like walking outside and going, oh, it's so bright out here. And somebody going, oh, it's so dark. And it's like, ugh. You know what I mean? Like, okay, we just don't get each other at this point. And it has to do with because of a tower moment where there was a kind of like crack created in the foundation. It all started with that root breaking. That one root broke and then the whole tree fell down, you know, eventually. Okay. I was going to take another card, but they wanted me to see this. There could have been it's the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, which is getting out of the situation and having a positive shift or change take place. There's a lack of that here. That's why the tower can't be rebuilt. Why is the Empress in reverse with the Two of Swords in reverse? Ten of Cups. There's a loss of emotional fulfillment here. And there's also some kind of decision around family that's in the background of this. Because of maybe this isolation that's here, or redirecting your focus in some way even. There may also be someone else here. This could be a mother figure with this Empress energy. It's like having to turn away from one thing because you're blocked there and having to focus on something else. Also, it could be something to do with like a mother, like a nurturer, or like a mother wanting to nurture their family. Okay, anyway. There it is. You have the Hermit in reverse, which is Virgo with that Capricorn energy. So there's this analyzing that's going on where someone feels very imbalanced because almost kind of like an inability to be able to see past the negative or the toxicity or the fear or the anxiety. It's like when you go into hermit mode to kind of look for introspection, but when you get in there, you're like, wait, how do I get out of here? I don't remember I'm so far in here, I don't even remember where the door is. You know what I mean? And you see that turtle in the background going, yep, they're slow. And you get stuck in that place, and then you start to get kind of almost delusional, right? And obsessive thinking is dead center right here, guys, with the Devil and the Hermit. That's obsessive thinking, and becoming very out of balance because of that. Why is the 10 of Pentacles with the 3 of Disc? You have a Page of Disc in the reverse. That's not getting a new beginning. That's like not being able to get off the ground in the way that it's supposed to. And again, it's like we started here with not being able to communicate with each other, or speaking different languages, or not being on the same page. This is where it starts. This is where it started. But it's also about see, there's the opportunity there. He's holding the opportunity, and it's in reverse. Not working together. That's why this house didn't come together. There's also something to do with being sincere. Why is the Page of Disc here? The Hanged One. Seeing something in a different point of view. It's like having a seed in your hand. This is the way I describe this. It's like having a seed in your hand and going outside, looking at the seed and going, you know, this one looks different. I don't think this is a good seed. And you look at it and you're like, I don't know. I mean, should we give it a chance? I think we should give it a chance. And you go ahead and put it in the ground anyways to see what will happen, but you don't have the highest of expectations, you know, but you do give it extra attention because, you know, you're hoping for the best. It's having to see that seed in a different way, going, well, that didn't work out the way that I really wanted it to work out. I was hoping for this 10 Pentacles, like this was gonna get, you know, my whole garden going. Is there anything I need to ask? I'm gonna use something different apparently. What am I gonna use? There's something else that's here. I don't want to get those. They're so complicated sometimes, but nope, let's do these. There's something else that's here that I need to look at, but Ace of Swords in reverse, which is basically what I'm fixing to look at. But there's a lack overall, this whole reading, in this situation. Yep. Oh, yeah. Moon in reverse. What's being revealed here is this could be a transition, something transitioning, something changing. In the Death in reverse, there's that repetitive cycle. So wanting to get to a calmer place or something changing, it being difficult to transition here because of Death in reverse. Not wanting to let go, wanting to repeat a cycle. Judgment in reverse. Either blaming others for a situation or being indecisive for too long, or having a hard time facing judgment, you know. You have that Nine of Swords, being very worried about this. It's not, there's a lack of peace here because you don't know or understand what's going to happen moving forward, you know. There's 10 swords that are there. So this is already a fear. This ending is already a fear that's here. And also what you don't know. Like this is, hold on. Let me see what's hidden here. That Ace of Swords in reverse is like being in a place where you're confused. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what to believe. It puts you in this place of this. You can't have a peaceful foundation because you don't know the truth of something. And you're worried about that. worrying about that. I think that's part of what's coming to an end. I think that is what's coming to an end. But I just saw revealing. What is hidden here that pile 1 needs to know about what is coming towards them in love? Rushing in, someone rushing in. That's that, not with an apology. That's this right here. This is what they're saying to prepare for. It says, I can't wait any longer. I'm making a move. I'm sorry. It's my fault. What can I do to make things right? Watching you. Watching you on social media lights up my mood. And karmic love, there it is, right there. This love is too painful to keep holding on to. Anything else? Differences. I'm gonna just leave that right there. Casual sex is on the bottom of this. This could have been a relationship that started very physical or started in a way of more so, if it's not a physical thing, it could be that started in a way where you felt safe or grounded from the beginning, or it could be something that was always kind of felt more surface level, or there was just a casual relationship here at some point, because there may have been a compromise with that in that story, but someone may have felt rejected. 3's a crowd, imagine that. And waiting is here, so you may have shadow work is under that. So hold on. This could have been a part of this higher perspective that I'm talking about here with this shadow card, because this whole situation will eventually turn you into a better at being able to handle certain things in your life. You're going to feel stronger from this, is what I want to say, but I just didn't want to be so, you know, oh yeah, this is going to make you stronger. Because there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just like, you know, this sucks, right? So it's just not something that you'd want to hear in the moment. You also have longing there with shadow work and waiting. You may have waited on this person for a long time, or waited for something to happen for a long time. And 3's a crowd. Some of you could have been a third party here, or there was just, you're waiting for something to change on the, as far as that was influencing this connection itself. And you have this rejection. So there is a feeling of feeling rejected that's here, but it does say your rejection has been a catalyst for change. So either that's something that you're moving into, or someone else is moving into, or it's a way that you felt. Love story. A true love story never ends. Let's start a new chapter. So that is definitely something that is here. Did y'all hear my throat? Someone may be wanting to communicate or rush in with an apology that is watching you. If this is a toxic, you know, type of connection, it kind of keeps you bound or stuck in some way. It's hard to break yourself free of something like that. And it makes it 100 times more difficult if you have differences between the two of you, even if how you're just seeing things. But at some point there was this compromise that's here around maybe a casual situation or something to that nature that caused some issues. Okay, let's get advice. Okay, so definitely want to use these, and I definitely want to use these, and then I'll get a overall card from everything. What's hidden in this reading, which basically is like, this is like if you had to say this just by sentence. Someone's rushing in here wanting to apologize. This is somebody that's been watching you. This has been something that's been very painful, this experience with this person, and you may see things differently here. The two of you may not be able to get on the same page. So what's the advice about this? What's the advice for pile 1 about this? Leave your fears behind. They're stopping you from from a relationship blossoming, and be aware codependency, addictive behaviors are affecting your romantic life. So unconditional love is at the bottom of the deck. This could actually been a higher lesson, this unconditional love. Sometimes you have to like go through an experience until you realize like what is becoming conditional at some point. If the love starts becoming conditional, then it has a different effect on it. If you are giving more than you're getting when it comes to your emotional self, if you're pouring into somebody else emotionally and you don't feel on the same basis, that's going to most definitely pull out some insecurities within you, especially if there's any kind of outside influences that's even making it worse or causing drama or chaos around that as well. And it pulls out this codependency within you to want to expect the other person to make you feel better, make you feel loved, make you feel a certain way. And if you get so far into that, you can kind of lose yourself where you can't function even without being able to communicate with that person in some way. It's a very addictive behavior. It's a very karmic, like the shadow side of a karmic relationship. And this may be something that you've been afraid of here. Maybe something that maybe somebody else was afraid of becoming codependent in this way or addicted to someone here, so they held back, you know. But yeah, third party situation. I rest my case. It says that other people in this may be interfering with this relationship and dimming its full potential. So the foundation here was bad. What advice do you have for pile 1? Sudden shift. That's that 8 of Wands. You're going to see a different behavior take place here. With this person, perhaps. It says sudden shift, number 6. Your current reality is shifting towards something very different from what you had anticipated. It will be for your highest good. So definitely keep that in mind. And renewal the heart. Renew the heart, number 10. A relationship in your life needs renewal and attention. Reconnect with the one that you loved and recall what first brought you together. You also have, look at that. Love it. That is awesome. It says spiritual warfare. I talked about this with the 2 angels, remember? Yeah. I talked about this with the 2 angels and arguing, right? And so number 31, it says, remember that you have all you need to stand strong in this life and have victory over the battlefields of your heart, your mind, and your soul. So there's definitely, with this sudden shift and this renewal, see, she's holding up a heart that's apart here, and he's like coming in with his arrow, right? But she's not looking at him. She's looking in a different direction. She's actually looking at this right here, third party situation, where she's holding up that broken heart. But this renewal of the heart, I feel like for some of y'all, and some of y'all may reconcile here, but I really feel like most of you, with this renewal of this heart, is where you're putting your heart back together. You're putting yourself back together. Okay, let's get one overall card, and then we'll get, I'm gonna get a postcard from Spirit, actually. I feel like it's needed. I'm curious of what would come out too. And then we'll get some key cards and some initials to close. Okay. What is the overall card you have for advice when it comes to pile 1 in this situation that's coming towards them? It says, look, the 2 angels are here. Again, you are loved. Dearest you, do you ever wonder whether your ideas and inspiration might be coming through your soul rather than generated from your mind alone? We are here to tell you that we're always whispering in your ear. It's the angels, I swear to y'all. That's so funny. About your highest good. We are conducts of spirit letting you know that you are a living channel for this awesome co-creative energy. When you're feeling inspired, it means that you heard us. Inspiration means that spirit is breathing through you. Inspiration needs your human passion to keep it going so that you can make a difference in this world. So keep moving on what inspires you. Let yourself be led into new experiences and know that this is why you are on this earth. Your purpose is to discover your spirited nature and bring forth through your efforts whatever is meant to be. Wondrous miracles have a way of showing up when you let inspiration propel you forward. You are so, so loved. Okay. It's kind of like that situation where you say, use this situation to, use the energy of whatever energies you're feeling as far as like fire goes. Like you feel very passionate about this, or this brings out some sort of passion or fight in you for yourself. Use that in a creative way. Put it towards your efforts, your goals, your desires or your dreams. Push that into that direction. That way, not only did you learn this, but you also use this to better yourself in the long run. Like when I get upset or mad, I like to rage work out, right? Or rage clean. Like if I'm going to be having this energy where it's all balled up and I just want to scream, well, I'm going to scream into cleaning, or laundry. We're going to get something done around here with this energy. It's that kind of thing. Let's do key cards first. I have 2 golden doodles, and today it's snowing here in Texas, which hasn't happened in a couple of years, and it's awesome. It's getting very thick, and my 2 golden doodles are outside playing in it. They love it so much, but they look like a couple of river rats. They're just sopping wet. Okay, move away. That's a direct order. Protect yourself here with these. Put your boundaries up, or there's something else here too about advice. Don't take too much advice. It's when we start to ask everybody else because we don't know something or how to do something or something like that, sometimes we can get confused and we forget what we really actually wanted, because you have all these different ideas and thoughts that are going through your head now. It's like, wait a second, what was my original plan? So be careful of how much information that you're obtaining and taking as your own, in a way. That's a weird message, but there you go. There's a big S here. We have the King of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, and then you also have the 5 of... So there's this regrets and loss and missing, or just a disappointment that's here, You have 5 Pentacles here as well together. So there's this... some of you may move away just to protect yourself in some way. That's not everybody's message, obviously, right? You have 3 O's in the bowl. 4. You have 4 O's in the bowl. It's hard to say much times, apparently. So there's that. That's that full energy. So maybe you've taken a leap 4 times, or a chance, or opportunity here. You have a 4 here. You also have 4, 5, 6 here as well. Crazy. And that could be somebody's area code. I don't know what area code that is, but that's just popped in my head. That could even be somebody's code. Just so you know. So you have GS Y, X. I heard gypsy in my head. So real quick, 4 would be the Emperor, 5 would be the Hierophant, and then you have the Lovers there. So to me, that would represent taking action towards a commitment in a relationship, you know, making a decision. But it only goes to 6, which is when the shift happens, right? 6, sudden shift. All right, guys. So I'm gonna leave y'all right here. Okay, so thank you so much. If you didn't yet, go over to A Journey in Light and check out her video, because this is a collab. If you jumped into this reading a little bit later, and yeah, all the information is down below. Thank y'all so much for being here, and if you're coming from Joy's channel, thanks for giving me a chance. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope to see you soon. Bye. Hey, pile 2. So if you chose the Wandering Star Tarot, this is going to be your reading. Okay, so we're going to start with some oracles so we can take a better overall look at what this situation is that's coming towards you. And if you're coming from, I don't know if you're watching this first or Joy's first. So if you're coming from there, we'll see if this kind of sinks into your experience over there. So you can really tie in the story together. Okay, so she's doing the who and I'm doing the what. So what is it? These are the Once Upon an Oracle cards. They're from Moon Moth Goddess. Okay. So pile 2. What is the situation that's coming towards pile 2? We have offer. What is the situation coming towards pile 2? Synchronicity. What's the situation coming towards pile 2? Reflection. Someone's wanting to make something happen here. I think that this is, it's funny, you have your prince and you have your glass slipper. This is something I feel like maybe divinely orchestrated even, but there's this offer that I think that you're going to be receiving here from someone that's been doing some reflection. They've been thinking about like how things can come together or an alignment of things, or they've been thinking about the experiences that they've been experiencing. They've just been reflecting here on the synchronicities that have been playing out. And they're coming in with some sort of offer here. Whoa. There's 4 cards here now. I don't know if I want to take these, but you know I'm going to look at them. You have disappointed, hope, hidden, and gift. Disappointed, hope, hidden, and gift. I don't know if this is someone that maybe you've expected something from, like there's some kind of like this disappointment that's here. Whose disappointment? Hold on. I'm gonna get ahead of myself. Start asking all kinds of crazy questions, right? This may be somebody that you haven't quite figured out. You may have even been disappointed with this person at some time, but there's this hopeful energy that's here. And there's something this person's been hiding. There may be this gift that's involved here with this offer in some way, like offering you something. Something that they've been hiding. I think that they may want you to be hopeful. Because they may feel like you're disappointed. Interesting. Okay, love. Made it grand. You have the Mask here. Yeah. They've been hiding something. This is someone that's been keeping something here from you. Yeah, you have determined and planning. I like it. We'll keep it. We have jealousy at the bottom. What is that about? there's a whole nother situation going on with that. This could be like somebody that is somewhat jealous, perhaps. This is like someone that sees you as a perfect fit as well. But they've been planning something. And what is this jealousy thing? Suspicious. Heartbreak and true love. This person may have been jealous over something here, or they've gone through some heartbreak here. They may be wondering if you're jealous, or even causing some jealousy in you in some way. Do you see how it's like there's a little bit of a manipulation energy going on over here, by the way. Not gonna lie. Okay, so let's take a bigger look at this. We're gonna get some Kipper cards to put on top of these as well. Planning. This person's fixing to, I think they're gonna let the cat out of the bag about something here that they've been planning, or that they even want to plan. This could be part of the offer that's here. This is somebody that's been determined to come up with the plan. This is going to be an interesting reading. I can tell. Change is there with distant horizon. This person is trying to change the situation. It could be because of jealousy. Huh. What is offer? False person. Okay. I don't know who you're dealing with here. But they are snaky. They're hot. This offer is false person. This is like, I haven't offered you something properly. That could be that as well. You know, I'm not trying to jump ahead and say this is somebody, a bad person or somebody you need to stay away from. There's just this strategic energy that's going into this. I haven't quite figured out the motives that are here, but this is some kind of an offer with either something that's hidden behind it, or this even could have been something that someone came up with in order to cause a jealousy. False person offer with the mask. Why is synchronicity here? What are y'all about to get into? Main female with synchronicity. This could also be this is the hiddenness here. Okay, synchronicity and main female is telling me that there's no coincidence here about something, or this is something like that keeps I don't know, this person may feel like divinely guided towards you in some way as well. They may not even really understand why. This person may also get kind of bored, and they may be real intellectual like, and so they kind of create situations, and they may be kind of doing that with you. This could just also be a very strategic tactic. So we'll figure this out, okay? Main female here was synchronicity. So this is like not being able, you know how like sinks you can't get away from no matter how hard you try, or everywhere you look it's that same number, or you know, someone's name or something like that. This is like someone that's trying to be strategic here about how they approach someone, and this is main female here. Why is reflection? Don't worry, we're gonna figure this out together. Look, 222 there. That could have been one of those synchronicity, or the numbers maybe you've been seeing. Official person with reflection. It's like somebody that's been thinking about like making something official, or making something permanent, or they've been reflecting on what it is that they want, or the situation. Mask. Occupation. This person may not, you have 2, 3, 4 here. This person may not be honest about their occupation. They may not be honest about what it is they're working on, or there's a strategic energy around this. Like they're working on this mask. This is part of what this person's, okay, so determined and planning. That's really what I want to look at. Message. So you're going to get a message here from this person. They have a plan. It's like, I plan on messaging. Okay, so let's take a higher look at this, then we'll get into the tarot. Let's just put that there for now. The bottom of the deck is family room. Jealousy can also just represent conflict as well. So that could be part of this. Okay, so overall perspective of what we're saying. The situation at hand is someone has been making a plan. They want to communicate this to you. This is someone that's kind of in a determined energy. So that means they have a plan set that they want to put into motion. And it could have something to do with an occupation. It could have something to do with disguising something or hiding behind something. This is so interesting. Anyway, there may be something official here for some of you. This could be like something this person maybe has to do with this reflection. And then synchronicities with main female. There's 2 different storylines I'm pulling through here, so I guess I'm just going to go through both of them, because if not, I feel like it might be too confusing. And I'm starting to feel confused. So let me pull that back in. So the first scenario that I'm seeing, this family rune here is at the bottom of the deck. So something is coming to some sort of a close. There may be some kind of conversation that takes place. This person's been planning this message or communication for a while. I think that they want I think they're wanting to give you some kind of information about something that they've been hiding here. And they've been feeling like this urge or this call towards you in some kind of way. I think this person wants to be honest, with you. That's what I really think. See, here's the thing, is that this is like someone that maybe at some point had bad intentions. And it's like now they don't. But now they have to be honest with you and give you the truth here about something. And I think that that's something that's really difficult. This person may have been hiding the offer, whether it was a real offer or they were just keeping an offer from you. We'll figure out, we'll get more information about that. Their offer this offer may have not been real. Yeah, Justice and the 8 of Swords in reverse. I think that this person's been thinking about this a lot, like how to express this to you in some kind of way. Whatever it is that they've been hiding, not being honest about. Interesting. Okay. I know I only went through one scenario, but I figured out how to make sense of it better. Because there's the past energy that I was kind of reading about this person, like a backstory. And then there's this situation that they're bringing to you. So tell me about, what is the situation for pile 2 that's coming towards them? You have an Emperor in reverse and the Devil in reverse. So this is someone that, this is like, yeah, so it's somebody that's recognizing their behavior or something that they've done or said. You have Law and Order on this card as well. It's Aries and Capricorn energy. There's some sort of something that has happened here where there's this coming clean energy that's taking place right here. Because this is like the Emperor, and the way I'm seeing it here, there was something that this person, and this could be the Emperor here, right? Something that this person has been reflecting on that they've done that is, it's like weighing on this person. Like the Ten of Wands, you know, like it's been like something heavy here. Ace of Wands and the Hermit in reverse. So this is somebody that's been wanting to come towards you. They feel, again, this drive here to come towards you. With the Hermit in reverse here, to clarify that, I think that they've been overthinking this for a while. This is Virgo energy down here with the Hermit. What else? The World in reverse. See, number 21 over here with the Room is actually the World. And with the World in reverse, it's like when there's a lack of closure in something, this person doesn't feel like something's closed out. It's something that they feel like they're carrying with them, and they can't be the Emperor carrying this. They have to be honest with you about whatever this is. It may have something to do with work or occupation or moving forward or progress here in some way. Putting work into something. The Moon in reverse, Pisces, Cancer energy. Why they were hiding that they've been like working on something. The Moon in reverse is not only overcoming a fear, which is the person's doing that, or they have to do that in order for this to play out, but this is something coming out into the open, which is what we're seeing here as far as the situation goes. So tell me about the Emperor in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse. This could be someone that either this person could be afraid of you cutting them off or out, or this is someone that they're dealing with that is part of this in some kind of way. Give me a card for that Libra energy with the Queen of Swords in reverse. This person wasn't honest to you about something. I mean, straight up, that's what this is. Why is the Queen of Swords in reverse? The Eight of Wands. Something happened here. Maybe they weren't honest about another person and moving forward with something, or they weren't honest about communication here. Anything else you can tell me about that? Eight of Wands in reverse. The King of Wands, Leo energy. This person I don't feel like was honest with you about some kind of communication. What they want to be now. Why is the Devil in the reverse? They want something to change here as well. The Devil's in reverse. You got the Nine of Wands in reverse. This is somebody that can't carry this anymore. The Nine of Wands is like, they can't hold back anymore. They have to express something. This is somebody that knows too it's going to make them look bad. But they know they've been wearing some sort of a mask here. See, the mask is even here on the Devil. And the Nine of Wands is like, it's just something that the battle becomes too much and you have to put your wand down finally. And it's to start over here with this Nine of Wands. But see, there's this snake that's tied up into it. So there's like this deception that's now tied up into this Ace of Wands. This person may have also not been honest about an opportunity here that they had. Or this could even have to do with travel in some way. Page of Cups in the reverse. This is like something that doesn't happen. It's like someone that kind of tells you what you want to hear, you know? Yeah, all these are looking back here. Okay. We're going to see exactly how this is going to play out. I want to see what this world here is in reverse. Yeah, the Knight of Cups in reverse. This could be somebody that went in a different direction at some point. Or they may have said that they were. The Six of Wands just popped out when I said that. This is something you've already kind of, I feel like, been thinking about or questioning. You're going to get recognition for the fears that you've had when it comes to the situation. Okay? What does that look like? What's the truth here in this? The Six of Pentacles in reverse. Someone's been breadcrumbing you, or they've been giving to another situation, or they've been taking from you in some way. Or something was just, they're recognizing something was unbalanced. Strength in reverse. This is like somebody saying, I didn't have the strength to tell you, or I didn't have the courage to tell you. The Three of Cups. So for some of you, there could have been a third-party energy here, or this could be this person not wanting to lose your emotional support. What's going to happen here? I mean, the Three of Cups is here, so that is like coming back together or having this reunion take place. Leo energy's there. This is like forgiveness to me, the way I'm seeing this. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? Okay. The Mother Star, and I was thinking about the Empress when the Mother Star came out. So the Mother Star, which is a special card in this deck, it's the Yes card, and the Sun together. And that's Leo energy. This is like, the Mother Star is like when well, to me, the way that I'm seeing that right there is like when you nurture a dream or a desire that you have, you kind of are stuck on the sun. You know, it's hard to see away from the sun or what was there. It's like, this is somebody that was very fixated on a certain type of energy that they were feeling from this. It could be desire, it could be some kind of pleasure, it could be joy, happiness. They were taking from this energy, or this is the way that they're seeing it. Why is the Strength here in reverse? The Ten of Swords. This is someone that wasn't strong enough to end the situation. Or this is someone that felt like they didn't want to hurt you, you know? That's an energy that's there. I feel like this is someone that just did not have the strength to end something. Why is the Three of Cups here? Death. This is somebody that didn't want things to change in this relationship. But what's going to happen here is there may be this reconciliation that takes place, but it does change things. Yeah, the Fool in reverse. The Scorpio and Aries energy and the Ten of Pentacles. This does change things here. It does make it to be to where there's a more cautious energy that's here. It changes the foundation of things. Justice. There is peace and resolution that's here, though. But it does change the foundation of things. It does create a sense of a bigger value on the connection. Place a bigger value on the connection. So I feel like that's a good thing. I do feel like there's forgiveness here with this person, whatever this is about. But I can't tell you for sure if this is forgiveness and coming back together, or this is forgiveness and then just having this strong foundation, but also being very cautious around this as well. But this is a lesson on what's valuable or important to you, or to this person. This was the lesson. For some of you, this may be a friend or a family member, and I know this has to do with love, but we love our friends and family members. So it could be. Libra energy. Oh, give me one more for this. The Sun and the Mother Sun and the Mother Star for that Six of Pentacles in the reverse. The Hanged Man and the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. This is like, this person didn't want you to see them in a different way. The High Priestess in reverse at the bottom of the deck. That is a secret coming out. Or silence being broken. The Six of Swords. There's a transition that's going to take place. Somebody's been taking advantage of a situation here. And are feeling that way, and they're wanting to get away from that feeling, whether they're doing it or it's happening. There's just an energy of moving on, someone moving on, or wanting to move on from something. You're not carrying this. This person's carrying this and bringing it to you. So, congrats for that, right? Let's get an overall look at this. I'm going to break this in. I'm going to kind of pull something else here with this. As far as the whole situation, if we can get a little bit better of a detail of this. I mean, they could have not been honest about putting effort into something. Could be another relationship. It could be a career, an opportunity that they had, a job, or anything here that they were working on that they may have been not being honest with you about. What is false person with the offer? Karmic love. So this could have been a relationship that they were hiding here. Let's keep going. Why is that? Sorry, I got like very fixated on something on these cards. But why is main female here? Balance. There's the Six of Pentacles. This person's wanting to balance the scales. They want to balance the situation out. They feel, this person feels, there is this feeling of feeling bad that's here. Why is the official person here? Commitment. Reflection on the commitment. This is a reflection on loyalty. And something being fair. Why is occupation here? Attraction. This person could even be masking their attraction here to you or someone. Deception is at the bottom of the deck. No kidding. With the mask. Superficiality and reconciliation with main woman and choices. This person may have not have been honest about a choice that they had, or a reconciliation perhaps that they had here with someone. And it being somewhat superficial, or there being something superficial around the relationship here with you. Look at that, sex and damaged is there. Can I say that? I don't know. Love offer, loneliness. This person wasn't being honest with you here about, perhaps the gossip is there and I missed it. This could be also like someone that started a rumor about themselves, like to make you jealous in some way. Or this is someone that you may have had some jealousy around a situation that they may have been in denial with you about, but what was going on really was going on, like your intuition was right about that. They're going to come to you and be honest. They just haven't quite figured out how they're going to bring you this information, but they're going to bring you this information. Why are they going to bring you this information now? Deception. Heartbroken. Yeah, because they feel bad. And date is at the bottom there. Dating someone new. Plan or set a date. This person feels bad. That's why. That is why they're coming to you. They're going to tell you about this situation here, whether that's a real situation or they're trying to make you jealous, or this was someone else that they had an offer or an opportunity here with that they kept from you. But it's here. And they feel connected to you, and they want to balance something out here with you. They want you to be like their main person, or they want you to understand your value or importance. They're trying to find a balance between giving and receiving here as well. I think that this person kind of struggles with what to give, or how much to give. They've been reflecting here on making a decision around committing to something, or wanting to have something official, or just wanting to be loyal to you. They feel committed or loyal to you. And there's a truth about their attraction towards something like that they want to work on here. Okay. We're going to get some advice. Actually, one more thing. Why is attraction and occupation here? What am I missing with that? They want to work on something here. Yeah, you have the Grim Reaper. This relationship is over. No second chances. Young, grow and transform your life. Give me something else around this. Addiction and separation. This is someone that feels like they want to be more honest here with you. There's also some hidden element here as well, like hiding this. For some of you, that's obviously not going to resonate with everybody, but that's something that's here. Either hiding the relationship with you, or just hiding stuff here, you know. They want to work on this. This person feels very... There's a dependency that's here in some way. There's the mixed emotions that's here as well. This is somebody that's kind of like, they want to grow or change things here because they have this, that, you know, I'm feeling is like a possessive energy here. with you. Is this about not ending something? Karmic relationship again. For some of you, there may be another relationship here, or this is, if this person was in contact with someone else, this is like the truth about that, and that being over, and that being somewhat of a karmic relationship, a trigger, or the lesson was learned here in this situation, you know. You also have the sword in the rose at the bottom, which is the truth card. So on that note, let's get advice. I just saw you are enough. You are enough. What is advice here for Paul 2? Overthinking. Playing negative scenarios in your head is creating issues which weren't there in the first place. Be honest. Yeah, I've told you, this person wants to have heart-to-heart conversations are necessary. It's safe for you to talk about your feelings. Boundaries. You need to teach people how to treat you by being clear on what you will and won't allow. You have third-party situation. My gosh, that card is like, what the hell is going on with that card? But I did mention that being a possibility, and this could just have something to do with their career. But anyway, because I can definitely see this as being someone that wants to move towards a career and it causing a relationship to be over, you know, or that being a trigger in the relationship in some way. Whatever this was, it was definitely a trigger in the relationship, and it has to do with an attraction, wanting to build the attraction. And this could also represent if somebody was trying to make you jealous, they were trying to build your attraction towards them, or seeing what that was or looked like. This would be, you know, if you have an insecurity and you want to know how someone feels, but you don't feel like you can be honest or open, then, you know, you do things in order to see how that person responds. That can make things so confusing. That's that overthinking, right? This is somebody that wants to be honest about the boundaries that they have set, or that they will set moving forward, especially if there's been any kind of interference within this connection. But what's the advice? Give me advice for Paul 2, please. Warrior spirit, number 65. You were born with a warrior spirit. In order to survive the path of knowledge, let your challenges bring out the best in you. So yeah, that's what's happening here. You see, as a bigger perspective of this is this person's taking something that was a challenge that they may have once chose the wrong direction to take, like a manipulation or something like that, and it didn't play out for them in the way that they wanted it to. So instead, they're trying things differently, and they're going to just be completely open and honest here with you. And this has actually brought out the best in this person. You know, what advice do you have for Paul 2? Walk alone, number 33. You need to walk this journey alone to consult with your own inner guidance. The answers lie within you. So some of y'all, this is very hermity, okay? Some of y'all may, what you're fixing to get here, this information that you're fixing to get from somebody, it is going to take you some time to let this information soak in, okay? It's not going to be like that you go through this and you just forgive them and then you take off. No. This is going to be something that you have to sit and have some alone time, go through this process, release this desperation that's here. This is number 23. 333 could be relevant as well. It says, free yourself from the past mistakes by forgiving yourself for what you have done and went through. And that's kind of what this person's been through. This is like what they're expressing to you. And now it's kind of your turn to go into that hermit stage and either forgive yourself for a situation or try to see if there's forgiveness available for this person. You know what I mean? Like, you have to go within and you have to make that decision and see things clearly on your own. That's this hermit energy. in order to release this past mistake or what has happened here. And boundaries are necessary here because of that. This is going to trigger some stuff here in you. New love, though, in reverse. This is definitely going to trigger some stuff in you. Ooh, what advice should we get? I'm going to get a postcard from Spirit, but there's something else here that I want to get to. And where are they? Let's do this one. So sorry, guys. Sometimes in the readings, I end up pulling cards that I wasn't planning on pulling. I just feel guided, so that's what's happening right now. I want to get one more overall for this because of this journey here you're fixing to go on through this new understanding that you receive about this interference that's been here, and what your truth is and how you feel about this, and if this is something that you can forgive or move on from, or there's just healing here. However y'all end up, whichever direction you end up moving into, you know, there's just a period to let this kind of soak. What advice do you have for call 2? Trust the divine purpose, number 34, which is 4 is the only number we're missing down here. You have 2, 3, now 4, 5, and 6. So it's a process that you're on, right? And you're in 6, which is healing. It's also, we saw all those 6s there, finding balance with the situation. It's like when you have, I mean, I don't even know who does this anymore, but you know, like, I used to be an accountant for a business, and I would have to balance the checkbook like paper and pen, no internet, no computer, no nothing, right? And I would sit there and I would get down to like the dollar, and I'd have to go back through there and figure out where that dollar came from. And it's like the scales have maybe been lopsided, and you've been trying to figure out what it is that's making the scale lopsided. It looks like it's the same, but it doesn't feel the same. And this information is going to give you what you need in order to bring it back into balance. So you're going to understand. And it just says to trust the divine purpose on that. This experience has divine meaning. Healing will come. Know that you're on the right path for growth. And open your heart, which you do have. This is the number 22. And you do have that new love that's there. So for some of you, you may have new love right around the corner. Or this could be a renewal. I mean, you're going to have to decide that when you're in this hermit energy. But it says the number 22. No one is perfect. Stop judging yourself and others, and let love heal the situation. You can heal and forgive without staying, you know, if that's the case. You always want to heal and forgive for yourself, so you're not carrying this with you on to the next thing or the next opportunity. Even if it's just a renewal here. Number 38, yes, you are correct. You have listened to your inner guidance and made a wise choice. Keep moving forward. So for some of you, this is about, you know, you've made this choice and you're on your journey now. You're going to know what to do. Okay, that's what that card means to me. You're going to know what move to make. You're going to know what to do. You know, like when there's something that happens and you're like, oh, I don't know what I would do if that happened. This is one of those situations, and you're saying to yourself, you're just going to know what to do. You're going to be more in tune with your intuition about this than you think that you would be. Have you ever been calmer about a situation than you thought you would be? It's that kind of feeling. You are a beauty. There's the divine masculine that's there. You have that Emperor as your first card. Dearest to you, the common saying, be in the world but not of it, and wear the world loosely, refer to the need to be engaged with life, while not being attracted to a specific outcome. Do not take this world too personally, for you are one of many co-creators here to play, and we have many ideas about how all of this should play out. Just know that the outcome doesn't matter as much as the presence that you bring to each experience and how you let yourself flow through life. There's a real freedom in knowing and accepting this. So will you wear the world loosely, or will you let it straitjacket you? It's your choice. Whatever happens, you have the courage to keep trying to live as if you're meant to. And when it comes to manifesting, don't worry about the how or even the why. We have that covered. Everything is going to turn out exactly as it should. Spirit has a plan. Loving you always and forever. Yeah. Okay, let's get some key cards and some initials. Let's see. Go deeper to spell out in the bowl. It's like a deeper understanding than just, you may be getting like the surface level of things, but there's a lot deeper of an understanding that you're going to obtain when it's all said and done, okay? You are a creator, and created, that is the paradox of life and the key to alchemy creation. You have the Page of Pentacles, so somebody's offering you this, coming in offering you this. It's going a little deeper than what you already feel like you know. They're offering you an understanding here. They also have some sort of a plan about something, and I don't know what that's about. What's that about? Girl with the snake and the chaser. Something to do with these boundaries. Be careful of this person. Okay? Be careful of this person. They do have a very, they know how to manipulate a situation, that's for sure. So it's just, you know, have your boundaries. Rhode Island could be relevant. That pin came out. I'm not even really sure where that came from. But it says 50-50 on it, which is funny because we were talking about the scales. You also have 2 sail ships, 97 QVC, and then the rooster. I'll hold that up so y'all can see it. Maybe. Okay. So that could be relevant here in some way, but I'm just, you know, influenced by this double, and then the rooster here is like ready, set, go kind of feeling. Moving into a calmer place with this, you know, you and this person are going to have, as far as 50-50, I'm seeing it as like a wake-up call, and then the truth coming out, and then being on the same understanding of things. Like you both have all the information. Yeah. 97 could be relevant here in some way as well. Or August 7th could be relevant. Or September 7th. Well, maybe August 7th. I don't know. Okay, anyway. So you have the thimble. So that's like, you know, that boundary or needing to protect yourself. Somebody may have played pretend about something. That offer thing with the thimble is funny because, you know, in the story of Peter Pan, she gives Peter a thimble and says it's a kiss, and he thinks that that's what a kiss is. And it's like later in the other movies, it's like years, that's what it was. And then when he gets an actual kiss, it's like, what? You know? But she does that. She's pretending, you know, she's giving him an offer, and it's not like what you think it is. Yeah, or something like that. And then it kind of, the truth comes out later, you know. And it's totally different from what maybe you think. There's something to that. You have the heart here. This person could have broke your heart at some point, or this could just be a feeling of something being unfair, right? You have the don't let it do permanent damage to you. That's the thing that with that. It's because don't let the pain of this experience change who you are, or the pain that you have felt. Don't let this be your story, okay? This is just a lesson or an experience. And I'm not saying that you and this person will never see each other or nothing like that. It's just that this information's, I feel like, maybe somewhat heavy for some of y'all, or kind of hard to, I want to say compute, and I don't know why. Never used that. But anyway, G, Y, X, T, Y, E, try, thank you, I tried, thank you. We have 3, 10 here, right, 1 and a 0 right next to each other. So that's at completion. You have a 9 right under that. I do feel like a chapter's coming to a close here with this person. You have the and here, so there's more to the story, right? This is going to close this out. You've been waiting for this. Like you knew something was going to come around here. You have L, I, and Y. There's 3 Y's, and it reminds me like, why, you know? You may have been saying this to yourself for a long time. Why something, why is this, why is that, why is the other, you know, and not have been able to figure it out. You have let, so you may have finally let go of the whys, and now here it comes, the truth, right? I let something. I let. Light is theirs too. Okay. I lie. See? Deception, lie. There's something here. Okay. Get. Is somebody yelling at me something right now? Because I don't see it. I feel like somebody's going, it's right there, say it. You can't though. This could be an O, I guess, you know. Okay. All right, guys, I'm rolling here. So thank you so much for being here. If you're from Joy's channel, thanks for giving me a chance. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I appreciate y'all. And thanks to everybody. And good luck with this. Sending you love and light, and I hope to see you soon. Bye. Hey, pile 3. So if you chose the Fairy Tale Tarot, this is going to be your reading. So we're going to put the tarot right here to the side, and I'm going to start with some oracle cards to take a look and see what is this that's coming towards you. Now, for those of you that didn't watch the intro, this is a collab with Joy over at A Journey in Light, and she is doing the who. So I'm doing the what is coming towards you in love. She's doing the who is coming towards you in love. So it's kind of interesting to see how the two of them go together when you are picking a pile. It doesn't mean that you have to pick both pile 1s in each one of our videos either. It's just whatever pile you feel drawn to and how the other one resonates could be the same situation, same person. Okay. So that's really exciting. I'm really excited about it. And all her information is down below. And those of you that have made your way over here from her channel, thank you very much for being here. Appreciate you guys and giving me a chance to read for you. Okay. So this is the Moon Moth Goddess oracles that we're going to use. They're called the Once Upon a Dream oracles. What is it that's coming towards pile 3? What is coming towards pile 3? What is coming towards pile 3? Divine timing here. We have adversity here as well. What's coming towards pile 3 in love? What's coming towards pile 3 in love? We have gift. And then we also have trapped. Sorry if y'all hear my stomach. We have faithful, the bottom of the deck. I feel like someone is wanting to perhaps give to a situation with you, but they may be feeling trapped in some way from being able to do that. This is like getting out of the cold here with adversity, divine timing being an issue here, so timing being some sort of a factor. Seeing something as a gift here. For some of you, this could have to do with the delay here with divine timing, or this waiting period that's taking place. Overcoming some obstacles, being in a darker energy, and seeing the gift within that. It actually being a blessing in disguise even. But this feeling of feeling trapped, or maybe even stuck in some way. There's this feeling of faith, like having faith in the situation, or this is a feeling of, yeah, I mean, having faith in the situation. You have hope underneath that. So I really feel, and I'm going to move these over here because I don't want to accidentally catch them on fire. I want to get one more though. Give me one more. Can I have one more? They just gave me a whole bunch. So we do have mask underneath though. Let's see what this is. We have unexpected, wishful thinking. Unexpected wish fulfillment and priorities that's here as well. So it's almost like someone may be trying to get their priorities in order. You know what this feels like? Pertaining to love, as far as the situation here. What is coming towards you? There is this sense of this being somewhat unexpected, but it's also a wish fulfillment. Because for some of you, you may have been trying to figure out how to get your priorities in order. You may have been in a spot to where you're just in this. Sometimes in relationships in life, we can find that our priorities get kind of scrambled up into those situations. And sometimes we're able to get back on the right path here, but we just don't know how to do that, or what it is, or whatever the situation is. This is something that's unexpected that's taking place that may come in a form of a delay or time, or feeling left out or feeling a lack in some way. It is actually a gift to you here. This stuck or trapped energy here is more, I feel like, in a way of protection. Why Spirit kind of cleans something up. So it's being masked by something else. Interference is here. And forgotten is under that. It's almost like this situation, it's like Spirit's kind of putting some blockages here so that you can kind of forget some certain things, especially if this is a situation where there is forgive and forget. It's almost like this period of keeping you contained and seeing that as a blessing so that you can forget the situation and get your priorities here back in order. It's like a wish that you have. You just didn't know it was going to come like this. It was unexpected the way that it comes. Funny too in Cinderella, because her godmother comes and helps her, but it's only for one night. So the time is relevant here. And that time, I feel like, is the gift. But you're only going to see that in the future. I think, see, right now, mask and interference. There's something that's interfering here in your love life in some way. And it's looking like it's masked as a problem, but I think it's actually leading to a solution, if that makes sense. Leading to your priorities, or getting your priorities cleaned up in some way. Even if that's just a better understanding. This could also be pertaining to someone else as well. Okay, I'm gonna get some Kipper cards to put on top of these first, and then we'll get into the tarot. Trying to look at these and see if I can see them in any other way than that. 9 o'clock could be relevant, like 9:40. Or September 4th. Tell me more about divine timing. Coffin. This is like clarity and an ending, right? In time, you will see, like, have the clarity here around something ending. And a reason for that, or this time has given you this clarity around an ending. Why is the adversity here? If it hasn't yet, it will. That's what you're moving into. Why is adversity here? Obviously, that's a difficulty. Yeah, occupation. So for some of you, it's like pulling yourself out of a difficult situation here. It needs your time. It needs your energy. Could be actually trying to get ahead or work on yourself even. For some of you, those of you that are single here, or you're not, this isn't pertaining to a particular situation. It could be that in your, as far as what is coming towards you in love, it could be that you are in a place to where you are trying to take some time here, like you're not thinking about love at this time. You're just trying to take some time here for yourself. It's the gift. 2 cards actually came out. The Message and Courthouse. I am sensing this. Thoughts is underneath the bottom of the deck. There's something here, some kind of a gift or something that's going on in the meantime, that there's this message here around a decision. Someone making a decision. Also, like, needing time to evaluate. For some of you, this has to do with like a higher source. Something comes in here, okay? There's something here that comes to you in the way of a gift. And it's a message, and it has to do with the decision that's here. It's like a decision that may go in your favor. Why is trapped here? Something good comes out of this feeling, okay? Change. So this feeling of feeling stuck or trapped or bound by something, or like you couldn't focus on your love life because you were focused on your career, or trying to get ahead, or trying to overcome some even financial challenges here. Something like that is there. This is where your focus is. It changes this feeling of you feeling like you don't have any kind of control, of feeling trapped or stuck. Some of you may even actually change your location. Okay, Lovers just popped out. This might have to do with a love as well, like a decision around that. Tell me about unexpected and wish fulfillment with priorities. Concern. That's number 33. Bottom of the deck says journey. I definitely feel travel energy here as well, or moving or travel, or moving on from something, feeling successful, moving on from something, getting an opportunity for that. This can be like someone offering you something here to think about. It may be an unexpected offer, but it could be helping you get your priorities together. For others of you, this is like you may get some kind of unexpected wish fulfillment from someone that wants to help in some kind of way, or it's just, yeah. And I think you take them up on whatever this is. Get your priorities in a good place so that you can move on to something else. Well, where does that take you in love? I mean, where this isn't, the thing here with this is that it's not, it is love, but it isn't, because it is about love itself, like being put on hold. Some of you may have been ending a long-term relationship. Some of you you're just, you know, not wanting love to get in the way of things for you until a decision is final here, or until you get to a good place. But when this gift comes in, you no longer feel trapped and there's a change that's possible. I think that you go towards the ability to change something, if that makes sense. Being worried about no longer being a priority is definitely something that's here. I don't know if that's coming from your side or someone else's, but being worried about not being a priority. Tell me more about what is coming. Yeah, see the King of Pentacles being in reverse. It's just a feeling of not having what it is that you need, not feeling like you're not, something needs to go on hold because you don't feel your best. You're not in a good place. Yeah, look, 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Or this is someone else, you know. But there's most definitely this break that's here. It's also you stepping back into your comfort zone. It's almost like you've went out, you've lost that comfort zone, and you have to go back inside, rebuild that confidence, and then step back out there. That's kind of what you're doing here. And something I feel like is going to come in unexpectedly from someone that may have somewhat of concerned about something, concerned about you even. You have a King of Wands, Death in reverse, Leo, Scorpio energy, the 6 of Wands in the reverse, and the Hierophant here in reverse. Just Taurus energy. So what's coming towards you? If this is a person, this is someone I feel like that you may have ended things with. This could be this could even be an ex, like a ex-husband, or someone you have kids with, or someone you've been in a long-term relationship with. The King of Pentacles is someone grounded, but when he's in reverse, he can be very arrogant. He lies about what he has. He is selfish, you know, disloyal. There's not honorable energy. So this could be something you're saying, I'm leaving this behind. Either I'm no longer putting up with this, or I'm no longer acting like this. Whatever that is, that's something is put into place that gives this some time. This is going towards what is comfortable for you. Stepping back. Okay, I'm going to stay in my comfort zone. I'm going to do what I do know, and I'm going to build my confidence. I'm going to work on myself. I'm going to get out of this adversity here, get out of this place, and get my confidence back here with this King of Wands. There's some sort of message that you receive that you see as some sort of gift, but it does help build your confidence up here, and it has to do with some sort of decision that's been made. For some of you, this has to do with possibly like repeating something, hoping for a change, with change and trapped here. But the 6 of Wands in the reverse with the Hierophant in reverse, this means that this is not successful. So it's like someone that hasn't changed. I think this is who you're dealing with, to be honest. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. Capricorn energy for me. 6. You have 9 here upside down. You have 666 here, which is not a bad number, by the way. It's just about balance in the scales and healing and the timing and things, which you have here. Sorry about my dogs. They're chasing the squirrels all up in the tree, and they can see them great because there's snow outside. And that reminds me of this. It's like being able to see the squirrely behavior because of the clarity, because of all the white. You know what I mean? Like, you can see the squirrels because it's so bright outside. Kind of like the 6 of Swords in the reverse. It's like you see someone differently, or a situation differently, or yourself differently, and it's like, I have to have this transition or this change take place. But there's an inability to, like, someone has a hard time. They're holding on to something. Why is the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse? You have a 7 of Cups. This is someone that is, like, their emotions are kind of all over the place. They may be somewhat confused. They're looking at their choices or their options, what it is that they truly want here. They're staying inside a comfort zone when it comes to their emotions, like where they don't have to really choose anything. This can be someone that, and this could be you too, you know, you don't want commitment. This could be something that you end up realizing here in some way. Or it's just with a particular person. Why is the King of Wands here? I think you're looking at your options here to do with something financially as well. Like, you're not at where you want to be. Or you may feel like, or someone here feels like that this is going to fix the situation. King of Wands, the World. Yeah, this is an ending. This is looking back too, in a way of an ending. Ending, whether that's a period of how you have the person you've dealt with, or type of person that you've dealt with. It's like you're or the person that you're being, but you're overcoming. Like, this is your confidence here, is that you're overcoming this. And you do get this message, this gift that helps you to overcome this and get your confidence back. And it has to do with some kind of decision of an ending. There's closure in something that you've been waiting for. And some kind of abundance behind that. But what's the Death in reverse? It's weird because in this reading, it's just very different from the other readings, by the way. It's almost like your career and your love life are intertwined in some way. Or someone else's is. You know, this could be who's coming towards you, but I mean, go watch Joy's channel and her video, and maybe that will help give you what you're missing here. Because there's something to do with this being like someone that is trying to maintain or trying to gain some sort of confidence. If I have this, and this, then I'll feel confident and getting what it is that I want from the situation, you know? It's like someone that feels trapped, like they have to make these changes. They have to change something here. Death in reverse. This can be like someone refusing to end something, or refusing to... Okay, this whole stack's just turned over. I'm going to take a look. Yeah, the Queen of Swords in reverse. So if this is you, if you've cut somebody off here, for some of you, This is somebody that's like, this is a repetitive cycle. This is something that just repeats itself. Or if this is someone doing that with you, but this is repeating a cycle or wanting this to change. So for some of you, if you've been repeating the same cycle, like whether you're like, here's the new beginning here with the Ace of Wands, then the Empress, then the Hanged Man in reverse. So being stuck on this, the Two of Pentacles, the High Priestess in reverse, the Page of Wands, and the Hermit. So this is someone that could be having a new beginning on their own. It is someone that's still wondering now. Like something that stays on loop. There's a message here that would break the the silence between the two of you. Like there's some kind of communication here. This is the good news. This could be like wanting to share your good news with someone, right? Like breaks the ice in some way. Something like this is here, because you go from the Hermit being in the darkness, in the introspection mode, to this curiosity and the silence being broken there about the Two Pentacles, about what you've been juggling, whether that's an idea, an opportunity, trying to get someone to change their mind, trying to get that person to change their mind. So this would be like somebody coming to you and saying, oh my gosh, guess what? I won the lottery. I won the lottery. And then they feel as if that is going to influence you, right? Or this is vice versa. I mean, you could be doing this as well. I don't know. So, however you're getting this reading, but you go into this, there's still not a commitment here. It just repeats the same cycle as before. That might be what's unexpected. Because this would be something that would be a wish fulfillment for somebody at some point, but it doesn't come across that way, which leaves someone in question for concern. It's not what they expected. Whatever someone here, they have an expectation of, it doesn't play out in the way that they think it will. Why is the Hierophant in reverse with the Six of Wands in the reverse? Taurus energy. Ace of Swords. There's the truth. There's the clarity. There is no Hierophant here. This is like somebody that doesn't learn their lesson, or they don't understand. They clearly, you're not on the same page here, or it's not what you want, you know, even. Can I have one for, we're going to get some oracles to clarify on top of this as well, but I want to see a couple more things before I do that. Libra and Scorpio, Taurus energies down there, Capricorn, Leo. Why is the Six of Swords here in the reverse? That King of Pentacles. The Seven of Wands. This is somebody that wants to defend themselves. They're struggling here to let go of something. And it's almost like somebody struggling for their character, fighting for their character, for you to see them in a certain way. Why is the defending their character, or defending their decisions even, defending why they couldn't let go of something, or why they're holding on to something here? Remember, I feel like that you are in this self-focused energy here with adversity and occupation. The occupation reminds me obviously of the Eight of Pentacles, which is kind of an energy of working on something, but it can be spiritually working on yourself, you know, and your own qualities. Why is the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse with the Seven of Cups? There's the other King of Pentacles. So there's two in this deck, right? See, this is like somebody pretending to be someone, but now they're trying to really become that person. And they're looking at their options. How can I do this? Because now I really want to be this person. It's like in that movie Family Man, you know, where he is single and he chooses that, and then he leaves, you know, what ends up being his wife. He gets an opportunity to, what would that have been like if he would have chose to stay with her, and he has his family and everything. He is that person he is that person for a little while. It's called The Family Man. Nicolas Cage is in it. And after he's that family man for a while, and then he ends up wanting to be that. They put him back in his old life, and he's like, no. I want that back, you know. That movie is what I'm seeing here in this. Like, that's what's coming to mind. Either this is you or this is someone here around you, okay? And this is the situation that's going on. Perhaps maybe that you're not seeing with that mask and journey there. Okay, so the Knight of Cups in reverse and the Magician is here. This is somebody trying to manifest their way back around, and a different way around, doing something differently, and do something differently here. Why is the World and the King of Wands there? Why is the World and the King of Wands here? The Devil. There's a lot of stuff going on here with this Devil. The Devil in the World is like, hey, I'm going to end all this toxicity here. This is like somebody that has a desire to do this, or a drive or passion to do this. But honestly, there's still a surface level kind of energy that's here that it's kind of hard to explain. I mean, the only cups that I see, besides that Knight of Cups being in reverse, which can be someone that it just does and says whatever they can to get their way, which is making me nervous in this reading, to be honest. Because that can be like somebody trying to, you know, manipulate the circumstances. They see it as a challenge, so they're trying to meet that challenge. Where I'll show them, and I'll get to this person that I've said that I was to begin with, and that will end all the fears, all the worries, all of this. Like, this is somebody that thinks that something is just going to end all the problems, but it's something like materialistic. It's not it doesn't go any deeper than that. It's just, this might be a temporary fix, you know? Why is the Queen of Swords in the reverse with Death? I think where are you at here in this? Page of Cups in the reverse. And the Empress. The Three of Swords is at the bottom. This is where you are. You've done got your heart broken here. And this is, I'm not putting up with this at all. You're seeing this person like for who they are. You're seeing them for, I mean, you're in the Empress energy here, and then the Page of Cups in reverse. So you're seeing this person as emotionally immature. It's like you feel like that they're not handling a situation properly. Queen of Swords is there. So yeah, I think you're pretending to be somewhat cold. I don't think that's who you are, actually. There's that Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. You're not putting any time or energy or effort into this. You yourself may be in isolation or hermit mode at this time. We talked about that. Like, you just not even just this person. It's like you just don't want to deal with anything, right? Some of you may be focused on something to do with the child here as well. Okay. Why is the Queen of Swords here in the... Okay. That's the Four of Pentacles. See his face? See how like he's wanting to hold on to these Four Pentacles, but you can just tell by looking at his face. He's looking at the devil. Look at his face. That is hilarious. I mean, he is nervous because he sees that devil there. There's an attachment that's here as well. If this is when somebody wants to hold on to something, but it was in reverse on top of this Queen of Swords. So it's like somebody that is afraid that you've like given up here, released them, or even afraid of you being free, you know. Well, what is the Ace of Swords? The Eight of Swords. The truth about what you've been in your head about is what's playing out. Queen of Cups. For some of you, there may be someone else here. For others of you, that's not the case. This is just, you've already kind of picked up on something emotionally here, and you may have been in your head a lot about that, and the truth of that is here. It's like somebody may have like love bombed you or manipulated the circumstances. This could also be somebody that's coming in that you can just read straight through this person. I didn't get one good reading. I mean, like, you know, what love and what's coming towards you, I didn't get like a love coming in, like new love or anything. Well, I can't say that for sure. One of the piles did have that in there towards the end, but this is like an experience here that's gonna unfold over time. This is like kind of like a slow ending, you know. That's what it feels like. But it's like you're both in your own quarters, if that makes sense. What's going to happen here moving forward from this? You just have, there's just this energy of having your mind made up, right? Queen of Cups. You have the Knight of Wands in reverse. It's like you see someone clearly like this. This Knight of Wands in reverse is a very hot and cold, and your emotions may be doing the same thing here with this hot and cold. You know, you could be finding yourself at one point wanting to isolate and focus on one thing, and then you bounce back and forth with that. But I think that your intuition just sees this person for what it is, you know. The Six of Cups. The only thing here is you still have love for this person. This Queen of Cups is still here. There's still some kind of connection that's here, but it's because of the Six of Cups. You have a past with this person or history with this person. You've known this person for a long time, or there's these memories that you have here. What's going to happen here moving forward for pile 3? There may even be someone else or something else that you're kind of focused on, but you still have your eye on this other person. And that could be in the near future, right? What's going to happen here moving forward for pile 3 with what is coming towards them in love? King of Cups in reverse, that's Scorpio energy. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. The Wheel of Fortune. There's going to be some changes that take place here because it doesn't work out, you know, with that, or it doesn't come together in the way that you want it to. For some of you, this could be a change in career, which we talked about, in order to get yourself into a more balanced place. Some of you want to be upset or frustrated with this person, but you can't. Like, you still have this love for this person or this history with this person. Some of you may still have children with this person. But there is this call for change that takes place. And you don't know how you feel about this. King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, the Two of... There may be someone else here as well for some of you, not everybody, but you may be... It's like you're trying to figure out what would be the best decision for you emotionally. And for some of you, that may be choosing between two people. For others of you, this could be choosing of whether or not you want to emotionally invest into something, if that would be beneficial to you, if that would work out for you or not. because I think you may have a fear of being abandoned or left out in the cold. And you don't want that. You don't want to repeat a cycle. Three of Cups just came out, so Three of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords in the reverse. Someone doesn't take action properly, or they try to do something too quickly, or it's just you're not on the same. When the Three of Pentacles is in reverse, it's like we can't get the job done because I don't trust that individual. I don't want to work with them. We don't get along. We're not gonna. This isn't or the situation's just not coming together. We're not ready for this to unfold yet. So this can be somebody waiting to take action when they know that something's going to work out. Like, I need to go juggle some things over here. So there's a lack of an emotional investment. Is that what that is? Yeah, look at that. Three of Wands. There's distance here in an emotional way. But because of the lack of action, maybe even honesty or communication, like somebody just goes too long without doing something. And so it changes things. Things change. What changes? The Queen of Cups in reverse. You don't feel the same way. It's just, it's like you're keeping your emotions to yourself, and you have a King and Queen of Cups here. Being able to express yourself emotionally is what changes. You hold back more here because of the behavior or actions or lack of. Queen of Cups, Cancer energy there, the Star, Aquarius energy. It's a lack of like, you start to lose hope in the situation because there's so much distance here. There's so many other things going on. This can be a card of priorities as well when you have that card here. Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, the High Priestess in reverse. Like, I don't understand because I don't know what to think because there's no action being taken here. They're not committing to anything, or they didn't keep their promise, something like that is there. And you start to lose hope about this person and their emotions, and the Two of Cups is out in the reverse. This relationship definitely, whatever this relationship is to you, that you have in the back of your mind here in some way, this person, I think they try to become the person that I feel like that they've expressed themselves to be in some way. They're trying to cause this change to take place. But you are in a different type of energy. I mean, you show up as, you're already at this Empress. And you feel as if there's, like, you don't want to invest in something emotionally if you feel like this person's not in something emotionally and you don't feel it. They may have other priorities that are going on where they can't invest in this in the same kind of way, and that's an issue. But there's a lack of working together to help each other understand what it is that you feel, what it is that you want. Like, you don't know what each other feels or wants. You're not on the same emotional plane. So what happens here is, because of this inaction, things start to slowly change. And you start to lose hope about this relationship coming together, or this partnership becoming something. And you start to pull back emotionally. It's like a slow ending, I'm telling you. You have a Knight of Cups here. What is this? This is the other Knight of Cups. Five of Swords in the reverse. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. This has to do with bringing something romantically, like coming in a very, like this could even be love bombing kind of energy. You know, it's just somebody that's very charming that brings it on. Because they're wanting to make amends here, but then they don't have anything to really offer you. So I don't know if it's this person or someone else coming. And this is another situation that you're going to have to deal with, you know, but why are you showing me this? Knight of Cups in the upright, Queen of Swords. You need to be smart around whoever this is. Be logical here. Now the Ace of Cups in reverse. This is like holding yourself back emotionally to me. Why is the Page of Pentacles in the reverse? The Ten of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, this is definitely, they can't offer you, they may want to make amends here, but they have love even for you, but they can't offer you emotional fulfillment. So don't get too emotionally attached to this person, whoever this is. This is another situation. After this one, there's just another situation. What is the point of this? The Ace of Pentacles. It's to help ground you in some way. Temperance in reverse, where you feel out of balance, emotionally out of balance or frustrated. It's like Spirit's throwing you a bone over here. You have a King of Wands that just popped out, Leo. Sagittarius is there as well, and there's that Empress energy. This is like an offer of compromise in a way. Queen of Pentacles is here. I don't know if there may be a mediator here in some way. I can see this as like being some kind of like a council session, you know. The Queen of Pentacles being the mediator. It's like a nurturing, motherly kind of energy. That Temperance in reverse, it's like coming in to balance out the situation or ground the situation here. You have the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I hope I'm making sense in this reading, because I feel like it's kind of, it feels complex, I guess is the word that I'm thinking. Complex. You remember I talked about, I know I got quiet, didn't I? You know how I talked about there being like a foundation or a sense of security or something like that here? That's what the Ten of Pentacles is. But that Four of, this for you as far as a higher perspective goes, kind of talks about your intuition and knowing when something feels grounded or feels safe and doesn't, and allowing yourself to put up the boundaries that you need when it doesn't feel safe or you don't feel at peace. Get curious. If you don't feel at peace with the situation for whatever reason, get curious about that, okay? There's also a message here that's coming through as far as another situation. There's an opportunity here, like a grounded opportunity to compromise. It may involve some sort of mediator between you and someone else, but just there's a warning here in a way to be careful of that energy, because there may be some kind of a motive behind this that you're not seeing or something like that. Ooh, that card flew out when I just said that. Family room. It may have to do with like family, obviously, being a part of family or family being an influence here in some way. In a child. And the Lovers is at the bottom. This could have to do with, for some of you, this may have to do with some kind of child support, but for others of you, this is like this could be a ex-wife or a mother or Something like that, because you do have family room child and this is the wife card, so that could be the case. Just be careful of this energy because Temperance is in reverse. Someone not being happy about something in a discussion around this, an opportunity to discuss the situation here. Trying to mediate or balance out that situation. What is that? What is that have to do with? What is the Empress? Thief. Message of concern. There's been your intuition's been kind of growing here about this situation. You've been kind of concerned here about this. Someone taking from you or something, someone taking from you or taking from you when it comes to the situation, or using you, or taking advantage of something here. Be careful of this. It's like the concern's growing inside of you and someone's here trying to reassure that concern. Can you tell me about that situation real quick? Work. Trying to make something work. Trying to work on the stability here. Watching you. Perfect match and opening up. There's someone here that may be trying to watch you, learn you, figure you out. Slow down and longing. Interesting. This reading has given me like several different scenarios, like going in different directions. It's really hard to explain the way that it's making me feel. Jealousy just fell on the floor. Jealousy is just, it doesn't have to be jealousy. That snake just reminds me of, watch out for somebody. Watch out for something here. She looks just like her. Especially if there's someone that's here that is coming in where they're seeming somewhat concerned. Listen to your heart about this. This person may not be so much concerned like they're coming across. Anyway, I want to get off that. It's almost like this person kind of studying you somewhat. You know, like studying you. I can't get off of it. Let me look at something real quick and then I'll get off of it. What is perfect match and opening up about? Love call and self-indulgence. Someone's trying to get you to open up to them in some way. Children is here again. Okay. Someone's doing something, I feel like, for their own reasons. Own benefit. And they could be studying you in some way. Trying to figure something out. Tell me about what is hidden, or what does pile 3 really need to know about what is coming towards them in love? This may be a repetitive message, but I just need to ask one more time before happiness is here. Commitment and miracles. Well, escapism is on the bottom. This is a very conflicting energy. Happiness, commitment, and miracles. That's because there's more than one situation here. There's different situations that I'm picking up on that are coming towards you in different types of ways, different energies. If I was to just, I feel like there's 3 different energies around you here. in this reading. And I'm picking up on them differently. But to be honest with you, I really do feel like the only thing that you are committed to here is yourself. What is happiness? Cassette and butterfly, outdated thinking, and relationship evolving or growth. Yeah, I think you're growing out of this conditioning or it's like overthinking or these memories or something that's here. Yes, like you're growing past situations. Why is the commitment here? You're no longer in the same kind of energy. Yeah, the hammer and abundance. Someone may have sabotaged their own abundance here or sabotaged a commitment. This could be like, this could also be, I feel like this is you like committing to rebuilding or working on yourself here. And getting what it is that you truly want or desire. Why is the miracles here? Camera. This is about learning from your past mistakes. Seeing something as a miracle. And I feel like it's like, I think you're no longer stuck or trapped, you know? That's what's changing. Look, you have clock and I like you. Over time, I feel like something new here is going to happen for you. But it's going to take some time before that happens. Like there's someone here that might have their eye on you in some way. But there's something to do with needing time. I mean, I don't doubt it. You have all kinds of stuff that's going on here. But what is escapism though? Yeah, the Grim Reaper. I'm consistently distracting myself to relieve the pain of the reality. So there is this grow and transform your life here. There is this, like you're escaping to this place to where you're growing and you're making changes take place. And it's causing you to like, there's outdated thinking here that you're overgrowing when it comes to your happiness. What makes you happy? How you can be happy in relationships. What does that look like? Some of you may even be changing your idea of how you see a relationship and what that looks like. There are people here that are in your life that I feel like are doing things to try to, get things from you. There's a lot of giving here, a lot of others that have been taking, and I think that you're kind of flipping the switch here in a way to where you're only committing to building or working on yourself and your own abundance here. And I think that you're learning from your past mistakes here, and within time, I think that there's this new energy that's going to come through with this I like you, someone else that comes towards you in the future. Coffee cup and karmic relationship. This is going to, over time, there's something here that triggers someone to want to, this could be a friend, but through all these experiences and you healing, you go to this place to where someone sees you differently. It triggers this person. TwinFlame is here at the bottom, so that could be that. But there is this conversation about someone expressing how they feel towards you. It triggers someone to do that over time. Why does it trigger them to do that then? And it could be what that we saw before, that with that King of Cups in the reverse. Why does it trigger them to do it then? Y'all's reading is the longest. Because there's so much stuff going on in your energy. Why does it trigger them then? Third party. Maybe there's a third party energy that got involved. That could be this here as well. Finances. Finances could have been a part of a problem here, an issue. Social media. Something being out in the open or in public, or There's this reminiscing energy, but home is here as well. Someone stepping outside of their comfort zone. I don't know what all the circumstances, but for some reason it's just taken some time for this person to, and it could be divine timing actually, because that's what we started off with. It's like after some kind of an ending takes place, then this other thing comes in and all this other stuff, and then you get to this calmer place, this escapism, to where you're growing past and overcoming some outdated thinking. That's when it leaves this opportunity open here. Someone comes in, they're wanting to have this conversation about how they feel, and outside interference, finances, or social media in some sense has been getting in the way of that. Okay, let's get the advice. Y'all, my goodness. Y'all, my goodness, what a reading. Like, this is like, I don't even know where to start with this one. This is way different from the other readings, what's coming towards you in love. I mean, this is like a lot. Advice for pile 3. Sit this out. Yeah, I would too. But that's what you do here. You do sit this out. You do sit this out. And I think you sit it out with a couple of people, not just one person. Something is not quite right. Wait a little longer before taking action. Timing is off, or it could be the wrong decision. So there's something to do with you taking a step back, focusing on yourself, or you just feel like something's off. So you act accordingly, you know, ghost of the past. So 777 is here as well. It says, let go of the ghosts that haunt you and stop obsessing about what you don't have. Remember, closure comes from inside of you. So that's something that's here. And look, renewal of the heart, number 10. A relationship in your life needs renewal and attention. Reconnect with the one that you love and recall what first brought you together. So that's there. And then you have a new dawn, number 37. The light is slowly creeping in to bring you a positive new changes and a chance to step into your own personal power, which is exactly what we're seeing here. So I'm glad Spirit's got my back about it. Okay. Let's see here. What advice do you have for pile 3 about this? What's coming towards them in love? You have you are protected, number 39. You are safe within the bubble of light. You can proceed with confidence. And number 25, put your creative energy into action. Archangel Gabriel joins me to spark your creativity, help you communicate your vision, and motivate you to create something beautiful. So for some of you, this is like, for some of you, this is like you using this time to create that abundance like what we talked about. And you have number 20, which is judgment. No, it's not time yet. This is not the divine right time to take action. But please be patient. The opportune moment is approaching. So yeah, timing is a big factor in all this. It's like if you tried to figure something out or play something out right now, it wouldn't make any sense to you. But if you would wait till you go through a few experiences or you get to a certain place on your own, then it will totally make sense and you'll feel more confident even. Having a time for introspection, I feel like, is important here. I'm not taking either one of those because I only want one, because y'all's reading's long. Thank you. I actually got one. It says, you are divine beauty, dearest to you. We have a secret to share with you. If you act as if all is well, it will be. Act as if you are brave and you will have courage. Act as if you are loved and you will be a magnet for love and experience the love of Spirit. Act as if your prayers have been answered, as if you are truly in sync with the divine fortune, or good fortune. How you think is how you will see the world. Interact with it and draw conclusions from it. If you want to be the person who has the life that you want, co-creating and loving what is yours, you need to start acting as if that were true. Don't worry about the conditions in life that seem empty or cancerous, chaotic or barren. These are temporary and don't even count. Defy them and act as if you are the luckiest person on the planet. You will be, for you already are. That's the real secret. You are infinite potential. Loving you so much, rainbows explode in the ether. Okay, so what a reading. This reading did me out. This reading made me tired. I'm gonna have to go take a nap. Happy summer. So summertime, maybe when things really start to change for you. You have that Five of Swords and the Ace of Wands, and this is part of the Ten of Cups. It's like the parents in the Ten of Cups, or the couple. So for some of you, there's some sort of conflict or confusion or betrayal even. What? Sorry. Hold on a second. Something is here about, there's confusion here, but why is it in the swords? Let's see what these say. Key cards. Up until now. New beginning. That's the new beginning. What you resist, persist. So there's something to do with, you know, maybe you've been resisting like opening up emotionally, but if it's something that's still persisting, so, or someone that's still persisting, that's what I feel like comes out here that we talked about in the very last part of your reading. There's this new beginning here, and there's this happy summer, you know, happy energy here up until now. If there's something getting in the way of you being able to be happy, it's like if you don't take care of that and recognize that and heal that, then that is definitely something that is just going to consistently disrupt your happiness. Right? No matter how many beginnings that you have. Or who with even. Hate never yet dispelled hate. Only love dispels hate. Buddha. Quit being a hater. Simple. And this is moving on past being upset about something, you know. Like you can still be upset, but I mean, for yourself, like moving on from something. Only love dispels hate. What am I choosing? What am I choosing? What am I choosing? What am I choosing? So some of y'all, this has to do with all those different people and the choice that you have to make around all of them. You have a huge R in the bowl, which always shows me reconciliation. Sorry is right here. Us and B. And there you go. R-B-E-U-S, sorry, S-O-R-R-Y. Be sorry. Us. Are you sorry? Something that's there too. Having strings attached, or that being a part of this in some way. Bus is here. I heard bus ride in my head. Bus ride. Busy. Are you busy? The angel wing. Okay, some of y'all leave me here while I'm just sitting here trying to put letters together. Yes is there. Are you busy? Yes. Yes, I am. Oh, there goes my son. Being all excited and loud again. That wing there is like maybe somebody lost their wing, you know? So somebody lost their, like they fell off their white horse. They lost their, the way that you see them in some way. Or someone feels like that they're not ready for a new beginning, or they're not capable of that. And it's just not being ready for something. But having strings attached is something that's really big. Anything else? Be right back. That's just something I see here, not me. Sure. It's there. I don't know if I said that or not. R and R. I pointed that out in the bowl in my last reading. It's like rest, relaxation, and rejuvenation. And I feel like that's kind of what's going on here with you. Needing that. Boss is there. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to leave you here. Boy is there. Boys. Okay. Soy is right there too. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave you right here. So thank you so much for being here. Thanks for all your love and support. Thank y'all if y'all came over here from Joy's channel for giving me an opportunity. Thanks if you're new here, and thanks if you're always here. But I appreciate every single one of you, and good luck to you with this. I'm sending you love and light, and I hope to see you soon.